What's up, YouTube? Smoking Dank 5280, and we are playing Dragon Age again today. And we're going to talk about a couple little features of the game, or how to get around and navigate. We're going to talk about spending experience points between and across your characters, as well as getting through the inventory and dealing with that, because it can get kind of overwhelming. So real quick, we're going to, you're going to see this screen a lot because you're getting into your character record, your inventory, and your journal quite often. But first, we're just going to go to character record. We'll show this in town. If you go left and right on your left stick, you can go back and forth. And this is for my character. He's a level 8 rogue. We can either be a rogue with daggers, archer, sabotage, or subterfuge, or however the hell that word is pronounced. Subterfuge? Who knows? But as you can see, I went archer. And the circles are like attributes. The squares are actually actions that you will put onto your little diamond over there, your little circle you can see on the right-hand side where you've got square, triangle, circle in R1. And then L2 flips it over and you've got more on the other side. Now each character you can choose this for, and to do that, look down at the bottom, there's a little button, a little icon that says switch characters. So up and down on your D-pad will let you switch your characters. You can see for Iron Bull I went with the Vanguard and started beefing up his tanking ability. I still need to come through on this side and finish him out. I don't know if I finish him out if I'll get more that expands further down. That'd be kind of cool. But I kind of doubt it. It looks like this is about as far as we're going to get per person. But then you've got Cassandra's right here. We've got Sarah, Blackwall. And each one you can... I took him as a Vanguard too. I forgot about that. And then there's Vivian. And you can set up your characters in different ways. So depending on the situation, you can bring in different characters that have different skill trees. Oh, I do have 1 point to spend. Is this for everybody? All right, so let's spend this with Vivian. We've already gone all the way through this side. So the next one here would be her Mind Blast. So we will, there we go. And we'll apply that there. Ooh, got a trophy. Looks like we have one of these for everybody. Solus has got one. He's further along on this tree, and he already started on this tree. Being that this is my first playthrough, I will probably set it up quite a bit differently on my next one. Apply that. Alright, who else we got? Varric, 8 points. How did Varric end up with 8? All right. Let's get him, make him sneaky. There we go. We unlock. We have the 2 abilities, or excuse me, the 2 attributes. Then we unlock abilities. Evade, ambush. We have 1 more. Let's do Shadow Strike. Apply that. Back up. Iron Bull's got 1 to spend. I wasn't even looking that I had all these. Let's see. Give him something new to take to the table. Did we get it for everybody? Oh, Sandra's got 1. That, apply. Sarah's got 1. I'm wishing I would have made Sarah or my other guy a rogue with daggers. We'll come back and mess with that. I don't know how many tribute points I'm going to get if I can actually deck out all the skill trees, or if I'm going to go to level 50, or what's going to happen. But anyway, so up and down on the directional pad, Did I cover everybody? No, Blackwall's got one. Don't use him a whole lot. Gonna have to for a couple of these. Fly. So basically, it's up and down on the directional pad, switch characters, and you can dole out their experience points. Now, the bigger one that's kind of more of a pain in the ass is the inventory. You start out at this screen looking at yourself. As soon as I reappear, there we go. You can go into weapons. I find it's easier to go into the type of weapon that your character carries. Square once will show what you're highlighting. Square twice will compare it to whatever you were looking at. You see right now the bow of the dragon doesn't do as well as my longbow of the partisan, so we don't have it equipped. Up and down on the D-pad again will also change that for the character. So now you can see we switched over to Cassandra and she's swinging that deadly axe. It does 108 DPS. Definitely not putting a bow in her hands. But we can look at Sarah and it looks like, hey, she's actually carrying the Raider longbow. Now, if I bring and try to look at the bow of the dragon, still not as good, so we don't equip it. But these menus can kind of be a pain in the ass if you're not used to how they work. L1 and R1 brings you back and forth through the different weapons. Circle to go back and you can go into the armor, accessories, and all that. Upgrades actually can't be applied from this screen. You need to go to your blacksmith to apply upgrades in the modify armor, modify weapons section. This screen, where were we? Go back to armor. See, warrior can only wear that one. This screen is also the same really good screen you're going to be dealing with when you're trying to sell stuff. So my recommendation is outfit everybody you want, have them decked out in their gear, and then go to the store to sell stuff. That'll look like... Dun, dun, dun. Let's go find the guy up here. Run, run, run. Again, the game is great. I love this game, but there's a lot to it, and there's a lot that they just kind of expect you to get. So let's see. R2 to sell. And like we'd look at the bow of the dragon. And so we can examine it and see that it is worse than what is equipped. So then we just up and down on the D-pad to go through all the different characters. Come on, Blackwall. Make sure that it's still the worst piece of junk that all of them can't use, and then we sell it. For some reason, it's a blue. I'm holding on to it, kind of like a blue Ingram. But this is what you do, and you can look and see that you would sell. You also have the option to sell everything in your inventory. However, there's some stuff like the snake blade I kind of want to hang on to. I don't need it sold yet. But this is just one way, and I find this is the easiest way to go through all the gear and get through all your stuff and figure out what you want to sell and what you don't want to sell. Because you only get 60 slots. And it seems like a lot, but pretty soon you'll fill up those 60 inventory slots, and you'll be like, oh shit, should I destroy this or can I sell it and get a little bit of gold? Damn it, Varric, put a shirt on. Cover up that ugly chest hair. Alrighty, so that is how you manage getting through your characters and spending their experience points, how you get through their inventory, and also how you would sell off their equipment when it's no longer needed and you need to clear up some inventory space. I tell you what, this morning we're having a couple little frames, little issues with the screen freezing as he's going through different areas. Didn't want to talk about that, but shit, we got to see it a couple times, so hopefully EA patches that, EA and BioWare, and we can get that running a little bit smoother. But otherwise, I mean, I hardly ever see those little glitches, and they're never game breaking. It's just kind of like, oh, he did a little pause. So great game, fun game. That's how you do a couple of the basic things in here. Looting that, takes nug skin. And thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, comment, share, all that good stuff. and we will be back later, and we'll do another kind of how-to, show a different part of the game and help people get through it, and see if we can't end this war quicker for some people, or at least get you a little stronger so you can deal with it better. All right, thanks for watching. I'm out of here.